What's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Smash JT. I've had a few days to play the Super Mario Maker 2 Worlds update, something that I've been begging for since the original Mario Maker came out. And I gotta be honest, this Super Mario Maker 2 Worlds Maker kinda sucks. JT. Look, I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, but I gotta be honest, and when I'm not happy about something, clearly I use this as my outlet. Super Mario Maker 2 is one of the best games I've ever played, so when I complain about something, take it with a grain of salt because the game itself is still absolutely fantastic. I love a ton of the additions in the last big update that they made, especially the end bosses, all the Koopalings from, I think they originated in Mario 3. One of my frustrations is the World Maker. And that's the one thing that I wanted for so long, is just the ability to make all these levels and put them together for a challenging and almost like reliving one of my favorite Mario games. In fact, it actually may be my favorite Mario game of all time, Super Mario World. Being able to do that and span across different worlds and connect all the levels together, in theory, it is the most amazing thing I could ever ask for out of a video game. And currently, I want to stress currently, the formula for the Super Mario Maker 2 Worlds is kind of broken. Again, it's still fun, but oftentimes it's an exercise in futility. There's way too many crappy worlds out there and way too many creators that you just can't trust. And the ones that you can trust, the ones that do make good levels, I was playing a lot of those worlds and they just didn't connect right. A lot of the levels were just, they were fun, but they were just kind of the same thing over and over again. It didn't really require too much thinking, too much challenge. It didn't feel like a Mario game. It felt like someone took Mario and made it their own, and I kind of want a Mario game, if that makes any sense whatsoever. And I'm not getting that. Part of the problem is the worlds is very generic. The options that they allow you to have are limited. Like, yes, you can design the overworld, which is limited in itself. You can design where you want to put the levels and where you want to connect them, and even add the mushroom toad houses, which are pretty cool with some new mini games. That's fun, and it's all well and good. I'm not complaining about that. It's when you actually start playing the courses and it just feels like throwaway Mario Maker levels that you can just quit out of and go to the next one and try to find another good one. They don't have the formula, the magic that Nintendo had when they put together the Mario games, like in Super Mario World or even the new Super Mario Brothers. Hell, even in Mario 1 and in Mario 2 with the addition of the Mario Mushroom now. But the problem I have with it is you play Mario Maker and you play these levels, and oftentimes they're throwaway, and you're like, whatever, it was a fun level, but halfway through I got bored of it, or I couldn't beat this part of it, whatever, I'll go to the next one. There was no commitment, and the commitment isn't there because I just didn't really care to see it through, because there's millions of other levels out there, and who knows if there's better ones, if that makes sense. I know a lot of this is kind of nitpicking, but it's just my frustrations I've had with the world, which is funny because it's a problem that I never saw coming for something I've been asking for since the inception. Hell, since before Mario Maker originally even came out on the Wii U, I wanted the Mario Maker where you could make your own full Mario game. I think the one silver lining in all of this is it's still very early. We've only had a couple of days that's just kind of randomly dropped on us, and I don't think a lot of creators out there were prepared to take on the worlds. I think in time there will be a dedicated community of people making very well thought out, connected levels that go together and make sense, and often switch up the formula, make you think, make you want to get through it to find out what the next level is going to be like, and go from there. But as of right now, it's not that. It's just a bunch of throwaway levels that get jumbled together and connected, and it's just the feeling of what I thought it was going to be is nowhere close to what it actually is. In time, that might change, but as of right now, it kind of is what it is, and all I can do is try to make my own and hopefully make exactly what I wanted. It's not necessarily easy to do though, because each level that you want to make really takes a lot of time if you want to get the true magic out of it. And then to think you want to make 10 levels in one of the worlds and then you want to span it through 3 worlds, that's a lot of work to think about. So I'm hoping that somebody else out there is a little bit more dedicated to it than I am, because right now it seems like a very daunting task, especially with all the great games that are out there right now. I don't mean to be crapping too much on this. I'm just giving you my initial impressions on the Mario Maker 2 third major update pack that they just dropped on us. It was free and it was a great surprise, but at the end of the day, it's just not what I thought it was going to be. Hopefully in time that changes. Anyways, I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this, what your initial thoughts on the Mario Maker 2 worlds are, if you're having a better experience than I am, or if you're kind of feeling similar, and what you think about the future of worlds will be. Or if there's a way that they could do something to fix it. Because right now it just feels like you're starting with 30 lives and it's just generic. You can't adjust or control any of the options after you beat a level. You don't take the power-up you had with you. You can't save extra power-ups and bring them with you. It just seems very... It just feels like it was tossed together. It doesn't feel very well thought out. And I guess maybe that's what they can do with the formula because of the limitations they have with it. It's just frustrating. I'll leave it at that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, you stay smashing.